But it's Oschino Vasquez, man. Shout out Mikey T, the movie star, man. All the way from Connecticut to Philly. Goddamn, I don't know if it was first class coach, I don't know, but he had. Peace. We live on Report Card Radio.
You're now flying with First Class Films.
You were talking about the past. Can you actually tell me, can you take me back to the creation of state property, how it all came together?
Yeah, because a lot of people got it kind of mixed up how it came together. Well, the way it came together was, it was like, all right, Beans from South Philly, he got signed to Roc A Fella. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know him. I didn't know him. I didn't even know how he looked. You know what I'm saying? He got signed to Roc A Fella in, I think, 98. In 99, me and Spurs got signed to Roc A Fella. And then, like about a year later, they were trying to decide between Christian Neef and a group called Most Wanted, who they was gonna pick. They picked Christian Neef, and then that was the basic state property right there. But we didn't know each other. But we went to Hot 97 and rapped. People thought we knew each other, but we didn't. And then when everybody heard that shit, like, oh, that's the Philly boys, and they tip like that, and it was like made sense like y'all might as well just be together. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know each other at all. Period. You know I knew Freeway and Petey. But I didn't know Beans but Freeway and Petey. Freeway got signed after Christian Neef. He got signed like right before Petey Crack. So he wasn't even on the first, like, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't know each other at all. I knew Freeway from always seeing him through shows. I knew Crack from being with Freeway, like rapping in the streets and shit like that. But I mean, we didn't know each other. But people got the concept like that. Beans got picked people to get signed and shit. We didn't even know him. Like, we from different parts of the city. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no type of communications at all. We didn't even know how each other looked, because y'all remember, wasn't no Facebook, wasn't no none of that shit. Like, if you don't know a person from their hood, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's, it's different now, but back then, we talking about 99. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit went.
So how did the creation of the first state property album come together? The soundtrack?
Well, it was like, me and Sparks had a lot of songs, so we was a group called ICH before that. So a lot of songs from off there got put on there. I mean, we had a producer that was on our beats, ICH called Black Key. So, he came over with a lot of beats. Then they picked some songs from Beans, and people that had their songs they had before they got signed, they just kind of picked them up. We did a couple new ones, and just threw it in the pot, mix it up, and just put that shit out. Because at the Hot 97, there was a demand. Like, if they went up there and trashed that shit, it was like a demand for it, you know what I mean?
How was it determined that Beans was the leader of the group?
I guess because he got signed first, and he had a bigger name. Because remember, by the time we got signed, he already was on Hard Knock Life Tour. He already had the videos with Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak. He already did all that shit already. When we was not even on at all, zero yet. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, at this time, like I told you, people don't even know how you look back then. But you got a video on TV. It's not like now how you just say, all right, this is how this person look. I can look on there and type. So, he was like the most famous one at the time, you know what I'm saying? So, that's how, and he was the oldest too.
How was the vibe once you all came together as a group, though? Like, did you guys are touring now?
It was a good vibe. I mean, it's a good vibe. I mean, but when it comes to that shit, a lot of personalities that would mix with money, it's always something bad's gonna happen all the time. I mean, so I mean, it's nothing that it's not that a million degrees serious, but I mean, it's always some type of money, different type of shit like that. But it ain't really nothing that can't be fixed.
So you said that you actually, after Beans got signed, that you and Emilio Sparks actually got signed to Roc A Fella,
next year.
Jay-Z, Dame Dash. Like, how were you working towards that?
Well, I moved to Yonkers. I moved out to Yonkers, New York. I was out there for a year with Jadakiss. You know what I mean? That's what like making sure I was cool. I went out there with no money or nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? I was out there going to Rough Rider studio every day trying to get signed, trying to get on, and it wasn't working. So Jadakiss was coming. We used to have some shit out here called the Greek. So we come out to the Greek, to Philly with me, Kiss, and all of us come out here. And back then, battle strapping was out. Remember that shit? Everybody battled this, that, out, on the corner, like that type of shit like that. So I was in the hotel lobby battling, and some two boys, his name, I didn't know it at the time, his name was Sadiq, came up to me like, yo, who you with? What's such and such? I'm like, man, I ain't really with nobody, but I'm out in New York trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. He's like, I know Jay-Z. I'm like, I ain't believe him or nothing, whatever. He's like, no, I know Jay-Z. I'm telling you, if you tomorrow I'm gonna come see what you got, and if it's right, I'm gonna come. I'll take you out there the next day. So the next day he came out to our studio we had in Philly, listened to the song, like, oh shit, you got 200 songs. Like, oh shit, like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, I take this shit real serious. All right, I'm gonna take you out there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That night, I'm like, nigga, the fuck out of here. Because at the time, you know, Jay-Z was like Michael Jackson to niggas in the streets at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking, this 1999. You feel me? So, next morning, I'm like, he ain't coming, man. Like, I mean, boy, talking, you know, Jay-Z gonna take us out there. Next day, he really came. We really went to New York. It was, I took my homies with me too. It was like 10 of us went out there because I took them too, because they all rap. So Jay-Z walked in, he's like, I got 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? At the time, like, to listen. I'm like, how the fuck you got 5 minutes? It's like 10 people, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just said, no, I got to go first then. So I just jumped up and just rapped and just ain't stopped. Like, I ain't get nobody know nothing in the 5 minutes, nothing. And I signed that day. You know what I'm saying? On a tip like that. Like, I just really Bogart Brody and got signed on the spot, like I'm saying. So that's how that happened. Like, I knew Beans, I heard of him because he was on it, I knew, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I ain't know him, but it just happened just like that. Then, got my money 10 days later. My advance 10 days later after that.
So, when you say signed on the spot, what do you mean?
He took me in the bathroom. Yo, I like you and that's your man Sparks. I wrote a song called Love My Niggas for me and Sparks. We go back and forth. So we did that in front of him. Mind you, the 5 minutes turned into an hour. He stayed there for an hour. He couldn't leave. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was prepared. I was rapping every single day for 20 months straight. Like, no TV, no girlfriend, none of that shit. It was really focused. Boom. This it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm talking about no pussy. Like, I was in jail on the streets. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. That's why I be telling niggas they don't understand. If you want something, you gotta cut everything out and just soup. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, like, Philly don't got no opportunities at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, mind you, then at this time, wasn't nobody even here rapping. So you thinking you could rap is like, what? What made you want to do that shit? It was like some off the wall shit kind of at the time. You feel what I'm saying? But I know New York always had rappers, so I was like, I think I got to go over there and try to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So it was my little crazy dream that I was going hard at. So when he said, "Oh, you got 5 minutes," I don't think he expected for a motherfucker to be so prepared like that. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking super duper prepared. So he took me in the bathroom like, yo, I'm saying, like, I'll fuck with you. Like, you want to get time to me. Talk to a lawyer tomorrow. I told him, listen, I want to go back to Philly tonight. Like, y'all need a room. All right, get your room. The lawyer came the next morning. Told me to turn down the first deal. I said, listen, I ain't turned down shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever you offer me the first time, I'm taking it.
You're now flying with First Class Films.